Corrupted Steven, the result of Steven's built-up emotional trauma consuming him to the point where he turned into a giant monster, was definitely the character that everyone was most looking forward to seeing in action at some point during the airing of Steven Universe Future. From day one, people were calling the monster in the new intro to be Corrupted Steven, and all those people turned out to be right, myself included. Although this version of Steven only appeared in one single episode, he ended up being the biggest physical threat the Gems had to deal with. So just how strong is Corrupted Steven? Regular Steven already had incredible physical strength to begin with due to being half gem, but Corrupted Steven takes this physical strength to a whole different level. He was able to smash parts of the temple cliff with ease, once with his face to make various chunks of rubble fall from the top, and these chunks of earth were about the size of Bismuth and Peridot's combined heights, so roughly 10-foot chunks, maybe 12-foot chunks, as well as smashing the outer cliff to create a crater that was bigger than his fist. To figure out how big this crater is, I'm going to be using Connie's height as a baseline starter. Connie was able to get super close to Corrupted Steven's face toward the end of the episode, specifically his eyes. Connie is around 5'5", and 3 Connies stacked on top of one another would be the height of Corrupted Steven's eye. With Corrupted Steven's eye being 195 inches long, we can use that to see how many eye lengths would fill up the crater he made. About 9 eyes worth make up the diameter of the crater, meaning the diameter of the crater is roughly 1,755 inches, or 146.25 feet, with a circumference of 459.225 feet. Needless to say, that's one gigantic crater made with so little effort. When Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl fused into Alexandroid, Steven not only shook them off his back in a matter of seconds, but made them unfuse just after knocking them into the cliff one time. Alexandroid is an incredibly durable stone in the real world, being an 8.5 on the Mohs scale. A diamond is a full 10, in case you didn't know. This is the fusion that brought down Malachite too, by the way. The only other time Alexandroid got instantly undone like that, as far as I recall, was when Blue Diamond came to Earth and used her powers on them. Diamond powers are also completely immune to Corrupted Steven. Yellow Diamond couldn't alter his physical form, Blue couldn't help him feel better, and his mind was too far gone for even White Diamond to enter to. He was that chaotic. White Diamond was able to control 6 gems at a time during Change Your Mind, and 2 of those 6 gems were Blue and Yellow Diamond. For Corrupted Steven to be able to resist that is insane. Lapis and the Cluster were the only ones to really keep him at bay, obviously, until the gang showed him some love. Just goes to show how strong Lapis has been since her debut. But even she wasn't enough to stop his empowered roar. This roar shook off Lapis's water chains as well as some more of the ocean around him, so you could see parts of the ocean floor while he was roaring. All the gems, including the diamonds, were knocked down, with the triple diamond ship falling over too. So that's like thousands of pounds worth of gems slash material just getting knocked over like nothing. And this roar reminded me a lot of the way Kaido roared in his first on-screen appearance in the One Piece anime, yelling so loud to the point where shockwaves were created around an entire island. The only thing he doesn't seem to be super efficient in is speed. Steven wasn't even that far into the ocean when he started running towards the shore as the Gem prepared their love strategy, and yet it took him several seconds to travel a seemingly short distance. Granted, this was all kind of cut together for more dramatic effect to set up their love embrace for Steven, but even still. And to be honest, I'm sure there was more to full Corrupted Steven's powers that we didn't see. You know, for instance, I have a feeling he'd be able to create those diamond-like barriers that could change the shape like Pink Steven could against Jasper, but due to the physical confrontation with the full Corrupted Steven not lasting very long before the love strat, he didn't get a chance to use that power. At least that's my theory. So all in all, I think Corrupted Steven is without a doubt the strongest being that's ever been in the Steven Universe and Steven Universe Future series. Even with so little showings, I think it was pretty obvious. I know that Corrupted Steven was a manifestation of all of Steven's negative emotions consuming him to the point of mental breakdown, and he didn't want to become something like that, but I think it would have been a cool concept if Steven was able to use this form in a controlled manner without, you know, feeling mentally unstable. Kind of like how Naruto was able to control Kurama's chakra well enough to a point where he was able to have an entire cloak of Kurama's chakra around him that formed into a life-size version of Kurama. Like if Sneeple ended up being real and their leader was stronger than White Diamond, for instance. That could be a cool scenario where Steven could use this form in a controlled slash productive manner to take down the Sneeple leader. I think that just about does it for this video though. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on the strength of Corrupted Steven. I think the only character that could maybe give him a run for his money in a fight is Onion, but only Onion with prep time. Per usual, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out, take care, bye-bye.